A few days ago, I got my insurance bill for the upcoming year on one of my properties, and it went from $5,000 a year to $11,000 a year. Somebody's making some money in the insurance business, and in this video, I'm going to show you who I think it is and how you can take advantage of it. Hey everybody, it's Mark Yegge, and I want to talk to you about what I see as a breakout coming. Let's call it my stock of the week. How about that? It's Allstate, so let's take a look at the chart. Now, the insurance business is going crazy. If you've got an insurance bill on your car or your house, or if you're in Florida for sure, everything has gone up. The insurance companies, while they paid out all that money last year, they're billing us for it now. And so that means that if there aren't hurricanes, there aren't catastrophes this year, they're going to make out like bandits because they're charging a ton more based on what happened in the last couple of years. So let's take a look at this chart. And you can see, let's start on the left. Let's say that you're not even in the stock. Here's how I analyze the stock. So I go over here and I look at earnings per share. You can see yearly earnings per share. Ooh, look at that 2024 earnings per share. Up 1,217% they're expecting. That's an incredible earnings per share, going from 96 cents to 12.65, and then continuing to grow the year after in 2025. That's $16 a share. Amazing, right? That's amazing. You don't get that in stocks very often, and that's probably why you see this big up spike from $100 to $170 over the last several months. I don't know if it's done yet. Doesn't look like it's done to me. Let's take a look. It's got a little yield while you wait. 2.1% is not even enough to care about anymore in this market. But let's take a look. So we've got all the earnings going nicely, and then we've got quarterly earnings. Well, they lost some money for a little while, and now the quarterly earnings are on triple digits. That's pretty good. And then we've got sales. Sales were kind of stagnant for a while in 22, and then now we got pretty much double digits sales. Not very high double digits, but sales is growing. When it grows, that means they're charging more money. And when it charges more money, if they don't have to pay out as much, they're going to print money. So it's a very simple analysis for me. Looking at it, it's got a return on equity, which is way lower than I like. It's 2%. I usually like something a lot higher in the high teens. And then I also like some earnings per share growth rate, but that's enough to make me look at the 3-year earnings per share growth rate as not counting, because I'm talking about 1,217%. Okay, let's go to the right side. We've got good fundamentals on the stock. You can see that the stock was pretty much in a consolidation for a long period of time. You could see that right in here. I mean, it just kind of hung in there. Now, what I always say is the longer a stock stays within a range, the more chance it has of breaking out. And so this thing stayed within a range for a long period of time, and then look at what happened. It had a cup and handle here. Let me show you. This is a cup. Okay, and then we had a little handle. I guess it was right here. No, it was here actually. I think that's where I see the cup. And then we had a breakout from there. Look at that. It broke out from 135, 38, something like that, and went to 170, where it is right now. Now there is a little cup and handle going on here, a little consolidation right in here, and you can see this. And let's take a look here, right? So this is what happens. This is bouncing around in here, and now it just broke out, not this past week, but the week before that, and it didn't do anything the week after. So they're giving you a chance to get in. It's not very extended, and this stock looks like it wants to go to me to about 206. I'm going to say 206 on this stock. That's what I see here. This is an idea that I see on the chart. Like I've looked at probably hundreds of thousands of charts in my life, maybe millions now, I don't know. The patterns are jumping out at me. Now, I don't know if stocks are going up or stocks are going down. Clearly, I'm not always right? I make mistakes like the rest of them. But I'm playing probabilities. This one looks like it has a lot of momentum. It does have earnings coming up in 24 days. Now, if you want to know what I would do with Allstate, I would probably buy the stock and sell calls against it to create that income and give me some safety. But if you want to know how I do that, watch this video right here. And if you want to see more of these, just subscribe to my Insider Tips newsletter, where you'll get stock tips like this, my stocks of the week, my stocks of the month, my lists, all kinds of different things. If you're part of that newsletter, you get them right away in your email. You can go to cashflowmachine.io/tips to subscribe to that. All right, see you on the next video.